is Tuesday evening, and I am going to put all of the framed pieces that I framed for the craft fair that I did a couple weeks ago. Instead of like putting those in storage, I think what I'm gonna do is hang them all up on this wall. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Cool. Hello, today is Wednesday. I had a dentist appointment today. And so it's like the evening. And I wanted to start a new piece. This board, I haven't worked on it before, but I like working on boards, or I've worked on wood, so I thought this would be similar. And I already had it, it was just in my pile. It was actually meant for something else, but oh well. Aqua board. River. Yeah. I don't think, okay, so I have some screws in creating like a little shelf, and it works, but it's not ideal. So I might have to think of a different solution for working on boards. Maybe like traditional easel would be better for it. I'm not sure. Just something, just something to think about, you know. I made a lot of progress on this piece. Let me show you. A lot of just playing, experimenting, some TikToks. Yeah, I'm excited about the holes, and oh my gosh, so this it's like stretchy and it's hollow. It's like a little tube, and it's from Michael's Arts and Crafts store. It's called Pony Bead Lacing. It was from like the kids craft section. When I was working on this piece before I found this, I was like, oh, I want something sort of translucent, like a pinky, orangey, fleshy tone, and then I found exactly what I was looking for. So that was pretty fun. So I'm going to buy more of it because I don't have any more of this color. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get just this color. I have to get it in packs. But it comes with two little bundles of this color, so at least it's better than one. And maybe I will use the green and the white clear. I'm not sure. It smells really bad, actually. It smells like plastic and like it's like degassing. I don't like that. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm excited about this material and continuing it through the series, not with these pieces, but with the future pieces, next pieces. I definitely want to keep using this stuff. It's fun. But so I've been playing with cutouts. Well, I guess this is the only example. I played with cutouts, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen with this piece yet, but like I've been enjoying leaning into the whim ideas, like oh, what if I put a hole in this? And then instead of being like, no, or like, let's just keep working or whatever, I'm like, okay, let's do it. And like this, I was like, what if I just started gluing random objects onto this piece? Okay, let's do it. What if I cover those random objects with a gooey, what's it called? It's like gloss medium. Okay, let's do it. What if I cover them in paint? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so I think that's been fun to just like lean into the experimentation, and I am happy with how it's turning out, how it looks. But even if I wasn't, I think it's like it's not precious. Like I can make it over again if I really, really wanted to. And yeah, it's been fun to not be precious. It's been liberating. It's been freeing. Just sort of like going with it. This piece, now that I'm starting it, I was like, oh, well, I'm not sure what to do. I don't know how did I start these other pieces? I feel like every time I'm working on something, I'm like, how did I end up here? Like, how do I recreate this process? And I think every time for me, it's like, I don't know what I did. Which, actually, okay, two thoughts. One, so now I'm just like, okay, let's start, because I think that's the hang up is the blank canvas. So starting is always like, just go for it. I feel like that's what helps me. And like this, when I was working on this and it just had this collage and it didn't have anything else, I was like, I don't know what to do. Where should I go from here? So then I just started putting things up with tack, like sticky tack. I mean, like, okay, now I have a place to work from. Now I can be like, oh, actually, I don't like that. I don't like that. I like this. I like this. It's easy. It's like I have like this gut feeling of like, no, that doesn't go there. It's like, okay, let's play. Okay, that doesn't go there. What if it goes over here? Okay, that doesn't go there. Okay, what if it goes over here? So just like sticking things up, the collaging, really helped me get out of that, like, I don't know what to do next. Just like, yeah, just diving right in, which is fun and exciting. So that's what I'm gonna do with this piece, just diving right in. So just starting with this neon pink because it's fun. And then other thing I wanted to say about not remembering how I did the other pieces, or like the process to creating the other pieces in the series and in general. This past weekend I went to Manhattan, New York, and if you want, I did a vlog of that, me in New York, so I'll link that in the little thing up there and the little thing down there if you're interested, just like a self promo, you know. But so at Manhattan, I went to the MoMA, the Modern Art, the Museum of Modern Art, and so one of the things that was there was a Jack Whiten's retrospective show, and he's a painter who lived in New York in like the 60s, 70s, and what kind of something that was a big takeaway first was his experimentation with acrylic paints and the scale at which he was able to do it, because he was a successful artist during his lifetime. So that was really fun to see. And then in addition to like pieces on the walls, there were sort of like boxes that you could look into with different sort of artifacts from him, and some of those were his writing, and he kept a studio log, and I really liked that idea. I want to implement it, one, so I can keep better track of how I'm creating my pieces, documentation, and also documentation, how I do my pieces, and also I think it satisfies the scientist in me. Like working in a lab, it's really important to document everything, and I like the idea of mimicking that style in my art practice, the experimentation and the scientific nature of that experimentation. And so documenting it. I'm also documenting it on YouTube, which is cool and unique, and I'm looking forward to continuing diving into the videography aspect, but also I want to do an analog style studio log, like what I'm thinking about for my art, what I accomplished during that day, like things I might want to do or I have ideas about, just sort of a brain dump studio edition. We'll see if I continue with it. I think it's a good idea too, so yeah, those are some things I've been thinking about. I'm going, what is it, Friday evening. Today I went into the city, into Philadelphia, to go to a doctor's appointment, and then I rested, and then I did some computer stuff. And now I want to continue working on my piece. Okay, so I have 2 things that are due soon, next week and the week after. 2 submissions for like local opportunities. And one of those includes these pieces that I'm working on, and one of those includes my prints, which are over here. My prints. So just thinking in my head about what I was gonna do today, and being like, the prints are due first, but I want to work on this. So that's what I'm gonna do. I started this in this video, and I realized, I was like, oh, before I get much further, I need to figure out how I'm gonna hang it. And my original thought was to do like 4 pieces of wood to create like a frame in the back, and then put like the normal eye hooks in with the wire. And I could just do 2 on the sides, or like 2 little bits, but I think that it would look better to do it all the way around, so that was an option. But then I remembered that I have this frame that fits the painting size. So I'm going to use this instead of fabricating something. Let's just see. There it is. And I like the idea of painting the frame to be part of the piece. I've seen that, and I think it's cool, so I wanted to try it. So I'm going to sand this down a little bit so that I can put gesso over the black, and then I'm going to attach it to the piece so that I can work on them simultaneously together. Yep, that's my plan for right now. Oh, I also wanted to show you, so I'm a member at a local print shop, and I was a part of the member print exchange, so I made 20 addition of 20 prints of my cat print. I'll show a photo of it. It's River, my cat River, portrait of her. And so I submitted 20 of those, and so everyone else who submitted works, I got 1 of theirs. So I have 20 prints in here, which is fun and exciting to look through. And I think the way they packaged it up is nice. I like how this looks. Yeah. Pretty cool. Oh, this one is actually my friend. I'll show you. Funny that I landed right on it. This is original print, Roadside Picnic by Emma, my friend Emma Mohram. So yeah, that's fun. Yesterday I picked that up from the print shop in Philly, and then I got my tattoo, which I really love it. I think it's really awesome. I'll also link this artist, local to Philly, but also is moving back home to France. So I was like, I gotta get this now before they move back to France. So anyway, I'm really excited about it. It's my first professional tattoo. I have another tattoo, by the way, that I did myself. It's a stick and poke. I'm learning how to stick and poke, just for myself and for friends, not for professionally. I think that that's not for me, but yeah, we talked a lot about tattoos and stuff. It was nice to meet the artist too. We had a nice chat. Yeah, I love meeting other artists, so I enjoyed that. The process of getting it done, although it was painful. My arm is sort of achy still. Yeah, but I'm sure that'll go away soon. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna start working on this, and I'll bring y'all with me. I did 2 coats of gesso. I sanded in between each coat. Now I'm painting it pink. Fluorescent pink, which is the same color I started the panel with, so that's why I was like, it worked, so let's do that again. Since they're supposed to match, they're gonna go together. That's what I'm doing. I just wanted to let you know if you were interested. This is what I'm doing. Waiting for that to dry. Coming to this, painting this, waiting for this to dry. You know how it goes. It's about 9 o'clock now. I am going to start cleaning things up. Cause I'm getting tired. Wanna go rest and watch some television with my doggy. Whatever. Okay. What else did I wanted to say something else, but I cannot remember what it was. Oh well. But I'm happy with the progress that I made with the painting. I think I sort of was like, oh, I have this idea, let me just go for it, and so I did. And I think it's working. I'm excited to continue with this painting part of the chicken wings, but also then starting to add some collage elements as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to continue working on it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna clean up now. Oh, okay. Also, tomorrow, I guess so. Easter's on Sunday. Yeah, it's always on Sunday, right? Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to my friend's house to dye Easter eggs, which I haven't done in a while, so that should be fun. I'll hopefully get some footage of that, so stay tuned if you want to see some artist level egg dyeing. Okay. I love these pants. I haven't worn them in a while. I got them probably in high school. And at that point I had to wear a belt for them to fit, and now they fit perfectly. Like, so comfy. I think the length is kind of funny. It's like a little short, but I think that's cute, especially for the spring. I have to mend this hem. That's on my long-term to-do list. Right now it just has a safety pin, and it's been like that for years. So maybe I'll get to that at some point, but it works. It works for now. Although every time I put them on, I do get my toe stuck in the little flap. So that's motivation to mend them. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna clean up now. Radio on.